I looked high. Wait. Okay. I firstly want to start off by saying this. Yes, I know I look like shit. Please do not comment later. Anyway, I wanted to take the moment and finish cracking all my fingers. Hold up. And say that there are some things that need to stop. Preferably, I don't know, like I don't know if some people have had parents like this, but they would tend to like, I don't know, say that mental illnesses don't exist and say that, oh, people are making this up and all, and like just completely downgrade even though like the child themselves are just sitting there looking like some, hey, listen here, don't do that. I have a couple. I have that scenario going on. If you didn't see from the playlist I recently just made, yeah, that's just my father. Think of what my grandmother could do. Um, I don't know if I talked about this here or if you were reading the story that I have, but I've touched upon it slightly. It was my grandmother. It was around the third. No, it was around the almost fourth time she was about to send me to the mental hospital. She said to me, she was. I guess she was ranting to herself, but I was in the said car the entire time. Yeah, she said that apparently, um, because as if you read the story, I do tend to cut myself. So she said, "Oh well, and I quote, I'm going to cut myself 45 times because I think it looks sexy." Now, excuse me, ma'am, what the fuck? Who the fuck says that? And especially to me, because that doesn't that no that didn't make any type of sense. Because first of all, I don't if I did it because it looks sexy. First of all, since when do scars look sexy? Mm-hmm. What the fuck? It more than anything, it doesn't. I mean, there probably are some people who find that looking sexy, but that's not me. I I hate them with a passion. But you see, as I said, I don't think when I get into that mindset. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But it's just one of those situations where I'm just sitting there like, okay, please shut the fuck up before you get hurt in this car. I asked her why she said that. She said, "Oh, since you can't think, I'm a thing for you." I'm like, okay. I mean, because what was I supposed to say? Because I can't be disrespectful. Because my father was in the car, and personally, I don't feel like getting a lot of stuff taken away because that day was already stressful as is. Because I just opened up to one of the people that was there at my school, so it just went downhill after that. And I don't really think there was like a whole purpose to that entire scenario, but it happened, and I'm not necessarily proud of it because I almost went to the mental hospital for fuck's sake. The fourth time I went, as I've been here for like 3 years now, and every single year I went to the mental hospital. And if you think I'm lying, I'm not. I think it started. I want to say 2017 is when I really went there because I normally go like I think around like January ish and like throughout. The recent one, the third time I went, it was around like near the end. It was the end of February and getting close into March, and I was there from the 27th of February through I think the third or fourth. So not only did that hit my father's birthday, but I was looking in the hospital because some motherfucker decided, hey, let's send her here, even though she's clearly stated that it's not going to work at all, like I've stated before. I don't get a lot of options, and it's slowly starting to piss me off because I don't. I mean, last time I checked, I'm the one in my own body. I'm the one who has my own thoughts. I'm the only one who knows what I'm doing and have things planned. So I don't really understand why they don't want to listen to me. But it's okay. I get it. They're old. They're not used to this generation. Clearly. Um. So I mean, at least. for me. That's what I see. I still have to get used to the fact that I have things I never thought I'd ever have, i.e., my little sisters. I never knew I had little sisters until one of the baby showers that I didn't actually remember until recently. And all throughout my life, like literally, okay, my father and my mother split. Thank fucking God. Um, it was for one reason I'm not aware of, but there was a second reason because they didn't agree on anything that had to do with me because I assume my mother didn't want me to get like whoopings as a child because, you know, I am high functional autistic. I ain't gonna do shit but make me not trust you even further. And my father probably thought otherwise. So, I mean, because I don't think people realize that you can't do certain stuff that you would do with children who don't have autism compared to children who do. I mean, because it doesn't, to a normal person who's like never met me and I've never said anything, it doesn't look like I have autism, apparently. It looks like I'm just like a normal child who has little things going on and not really understanding what the hell she's doing with her life. It's basically all that's there. But if you really think about it, I do because I'm pretty smart for my age. I'll give myself that for right now. I probably know things a lot that I shouldn't, but I do anyway because life happens to hate me. But all of this is to say, sometimes parents need to know when to fucking stop. They need to step back, realize what's going through their child's head. And I don't know how that's going to change. I don't know, because as this, literally in the couple seconds after I publish this, the second video will be talking about completely about my whole dream and so forth in like major detail. But it's just that I don't understand, and maybe it's because I'm too young to understand, or maybe it's just people's decisions are blatantly fucking stupid. Because you can't sit here and say, oh, depression is a lie and there's nothing wrong with you, you're just acting like that to get attention. If I was acting like that because I wanted attention, would I really keep up with half the things I've said that are apparently lies to you? Would I? Would I really sink myself that deep in order to have this myth come up? I don't think I would. I think I would probably give up on the first try, but apparently this is my actual life. It's that fucking twisted. Um, and another thing that you probably heard me say in the playlist, I forgot which video it was. I know it was the second one. I know it was the second compilation. I was talking about the mental hospital and all other issues while I could think about it at the time. And I asked my father, I said, if you claim to have gone through the same situations as me, why are you acting like you haven't? And I want you to go back to that video and please note that he never answered that question, ever. Like, he literally proceeded to dodge around it. And that borderline pissed me off because I wanted answers and he was not giving them to me. So, and that's why. So when he yelled at me and telling me to shut up and all this other shit, I hope he realized that even though you couldn't see, if my bed could make more noise than it could, you probably would have heard my leg shake the entire time because I was getting pissed off. There are some things you just don't do with me, especially being lying ass motherfucker. I'm a peaceful person. Just don't push me. Otherwise, I will push back even harder. As some people can tell you, and some, I mean, literally like 3 people. So, but I think I've gotten the majority of what I was trying to say. You could make up your own summary, because I don't even know at this point. I'm so goddamn nervous because my little sister's in the same room as me right now. But yeah, that's it. So as I said in the next one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain my dream. But before I go, I do have to say 2 things. One, possibly, if I feel like doing it, I'm going to put my GoFundMe account in the description. Help me, please. Because, shush. I need money. I know 600 is like a lot, but it's for the best thing possible. Again, all of those details will be in the next video. Secondly, if I stop making videos for like a long ass amount of time, I'm not talking like weeks now, I'm talking like more than 3 months, I'm already in the process of leaving. I am so scared, and I hope it works, and I pray it works. But once everything goes to plan, I will be the most happiest person you will ever see. So, so we'll see what happens. I think that is it. So now, if you excuse me, if you can see by the lamp, I am sweating profusely. So I'm gonna go, and I will see you in the next 30 seconds.